I've got it. I've got it. Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first.
The guy in the passenger chair here, he's Polish, so he doesn't speak any English.
Je m'appelle.
That's French.
Kieran.
He's Polish.
Oh, he's Polish.
Respect his culture. And they prevent it from getting sort of going one side or the other and staying there. I want to take a look at my friends' cars because they're very interesting. They're very interesting indeed. Here we've got Yusuf, and we're going to talk about his wheels. Yusuf, you want to get in shot?
Hello.
There he is. That's Yusuf.
It is a bit day at the moment, like so.
Right,
Open the camera. Will be I wasn't prepared.
What car we got here today, Yusuf?
Well, we got the Jeep Compass 2014.
Okay.
CRD.
Yeah.
CRD. Yes.
What's that mean?
I have no idea.
I don't know what CRD means.
It's the model.
Okay.
Well, you know, I'm gonna start like painting everything black, like I get it as.
Are you gonna do the compass in black?
I'm gonna get rid of the compass actually.
Why are you gonna get rid of the compass, mate?
Because you know it doesn't look that nice.
But it's a compass.
I know. But I started with the wheels, obviously, so it's only spray paint, and then I'll be doing the grille in the front, and maybe the headlights as well.
So this grille here.
Yeah.
Are you going to get rid of the Jeep badge?
No.
You're not going to get rid of the Jeep badge?
No.
Make it black.
I might, yeah, that's what I was thinking, so, but we will have to get, obviously, peel it off, paint it.
Thanks for the interview, Yusuf.
That's okay, you can.
Really appreciate that. Anytime. We're going to go on to another car now.
Go on.
Follow, man, follow. This is all entertainment.
This is the next big...
Anis, do you want your car reviewed?
No one wants to see that, man.
Next up.
I don't want anyone to see the car.
Come on, man.
Right, go on.
It's a good car.
Yeah, it's a Ford Fiesta 2020, but it's just a private plate. And I like YP59.
It's a private plate? What, the 59 plate?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of condition are we talking here? What we're looking at?
If you just ignore all the bird shit and all
You
the
can't
bird,
swear, man.
bird duddy,
I'm kidding.
and all the dust and all the filthiness, then it's a really good condition, aye.
What your tyres like?
The best. Best of the best, it's Toyo.
Alright, okay.
Aye. Best. It's got the treads. As you can see.
It's made of rubber. It's a good start.
Yeah, it's rubber.
Yeah.
It's not the crisscross ones, it's the circle ones.
So what about the egg that's in the front drivers?
No, that's not them. What egg?
That's
What egg? That's not an egg, man. That's just.
What is
just
that?
need to rub that out.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Well, if I'm being honest, I didn't actually know about it until Jake's dad told us about it, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed.
Credit to Jake's dad.
Credit to Jake's dad.
Good job. Right, Cameron. Obviously, we're doing an interview phase about people's cars,
Aye.
and I feel like yours should be involved as well.
Oh yes.
Obviously, all the viewers of the channel know that you were featured on this channel before.
Aye.
Those videos are gone now. Anyway,
Yeah, true, aye.
the S3.
Aye.
What do you know about it?
No.
It's, well,
I got it in 2017. That's about it. Like.
I'm basing this all on what I'm looking at here. So it's got a blue roof and it's white and it's really curly.
It is. Let's go for that feminine look.
You've achieved it, mate.
I did.
Very much so. It's also got inhabitants as well. So I'm hoping that they don't mind being recorded.
These came with the car actually.
Do you have any eggs on your tyre?
No, I've got a few scratches. Like,
You've got a few scratches? I think the camera will probably hide that, to be fair.
oh, you just need to explain why he's been living in my car for all these years. Like,
why haven't you left? The guy in the passenger chair, here, he's Polish, so he doesn't speak any English, and unfortunately we have a translator here. Jade, could you please just translate some Polish from Kiev here over to me so I can understand what he's saying?
Je m'appelle.
That's French.
Kieran.
He's Polish!
oh, he's Polish.
Respect his culture! This is obviously a very serious situation for Cameron. We've honestly been trying to get rid of these two for a while. But thank you for the interview. Obviously we can't really go any further until these two decide to leave.
We'll be able to sort some now hopefully next week.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
What about this upgrade?
There's an upgrade
yes,
coming,
that's what I mean.
but I don't want to say anything more about that. We've got to leave that till after.
right.
Okay,
Well, no,
we'll leave
Might
that.
get a few extra people in that one as well.
Am I
Like.
getting a new gaff like?
What?
You might need 4 people, man. So welcome back to Spare Time Network, the channel where we do things now with spare time so you don't have to. I'm still unsure of that intro, you know. Today we've got an upgrade for the car. I impulse bought it because understeer in it. If you remember on my last video going around the island with the little Audi, I commented that there was a bit of understeer in the text below, and as Jeremy Clarkson would put it,
oh, I don't know, about 15 miles and look at this. Hideous understeer.
so obviously, you know, I think that's the one part of the review I agree with. Everything else I don't, but anyway. So the one remedy that I know of that we could do was buy a Whiteline Anti-Roll. My dad has one, so I thought he's never had any understeer, so I'll get one. There it is. So we're gonna fit it. Here's the roll bar itself. We'll put that sticker on and come with it. Well, it comes with stickers, but doesn't come pre-fitted though. Some instructions, and we've already done the measurements as well for the bushes with some tape to mark it, and that's where they actually go. They don't go on the tape, they go next to the tape. That took a little bit of time. And then we've got the other one obviously on the other side. We've also bought something that doesn't come with the kit that I'll mention that people might need. Well, actually probably will need, especially if you're going to fit one of these. So I'll get that in just a second. But yeah, obviously we've got the car on the ramps now as well. I'm going to get this bad boy on. All this other stuff comes with it as well. Washers, bolts, paint gun doesn't come with it. And these sort of tie rods as well. This bracket here, let me get my, see on my blurry fingers pointing, that there, that's going to come off. There's one on the other side as well. There it is. They're going to come off, and we're going to modify them slightly so we can fit them back on. You can leave them off, but we're going to put them back on. And you'll often know I refer to me car as a rusty Honda. You can see why now. Look at all that. Beautiful. Right, so that's the bracket on the passenger side on. There. Finger for pointing. Absolute nightmare, mainly because we don't have much height, and also well, the car's a bit of a rock box, isn't it? So yeah, it did pose a bit of an issue. The other side's yet to go on, because you can see the handbrake bracket is off. Yeah, so this rubber little boot seating thing, whatever you want to call it, needs snipping off. Exactly like that. And all it's for is just for production when they're seating them. So obviously we're not really going to need it anymore. So obviously we did that on this side, and you can see why, because obviously this needs to be flush against it, and that's going to stop it. So pretty self-explanatory really.
Still got one in.
We do still have one, yeah, on the right side. We still have one there, but obviously that didn't need to come off, so why cut it off? Right, so welcome back. We're in the middle of nowhere at the moment. Actually quite close to Scotland, dangerously, but we're not going to go there, obviously. You probably noticed there's been a bit of a jump, because all of a sudden we were doing the anti-roll bar, and now we're not. So I'm going to give a bit of an explanation as to why that is the case in just a second. Right, I might as well talk about the problem child, shall I? So I'm going to have to get down on all fours here. So this is obviously the anti-roll bar here, in all of its glory, and obviously we were underneath here before, but just here, this bracket that secures the bush. Obviously you get these on both sides. I'll explain these gold bits in a minute. They have U-bolts that go over your rear axle. Obviously it's not high enough so I can't show you, but the U-bolts wouldn't fit, so unfortunately we had to actually weld these brackets to the rear axle, and then it managed to secure it enough so that we could actually get the U-bolts on. Obviously we won, and now it's good. I got a cheeky sticker there too, I came with it. These gold bits here are called lateral locks, and they're an extra 30 quid if you think I'll get one of these. So they have sort of tie rods here on either side, and they move left to right as you corner them, obviously, and they prevent it from getting sort of going one side or the other and staying there. It locks it off so it keeps it central. These will eventually have a resting position and they'll stay, but it is on my car. Yay. We had an absolute nightmare getting it on, and I think that's why recording sort of became a little less of a priority. I decided to break it up with having a look at my mate's cars. That was off a while ago. So that's kind of the video, a little bit of a crack on with some friends and unfortunately having a bit of a tussle with an anti-roll bar. But I will say that the performance is a hell of a lot better. I mean, it served its purpose. The rear end was always a little bit loose on this, I found. Dad thought the same with his, and we decided to clag one on and see what it was like. And obviously it's so rude, and obviously it's a lot better, so yeah. One last thing before I decide to end the video, I need people's opinions, so if anyone likes to comment on videos, comment on this. And I've ordered some of these, so yeah, I'll show you it and then you can comment below. I'll leave you with this. What do you think of these? Do they look like strawberry laces? Oh, they're quite nice. Obviously they match the big brake kit that's on this one. Quite nice. And for comparison, here's a normal curbed but standard wheel. Rim protected wheel. Rim blade, I don't know, they've got many names. Anyway, that's about the video, to be honest with you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't, you can dislike if you want. And also subscribe as well, it does help the channel a lot. We're nearing 1,000 as well, we're getting quite close now. We just broke 800 the other day, so thank you to everyone that subscribed, and got to stay 800 and beyond. Hopefully 1,000 nears quite quick, but we'll see. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
So yeah.
What we're doing now then?
Thanks for the interview, Yusuf.
Oh, no problem at all. Anytime.
You have to thank for the interview. You've got to get that on.
I just
You
have.
just said.
Oh, was it recording?
Yeah, well, of course.
Oh, yeah, shut up.
Should we just reshoot it?
Yeah,
Showbiz!
I mean, he's only thanked me in front of the camera, that's all there is.
Thanks for the interview, Yusuf.
That's okay. You can
Really appreciate that. We're going to go on to another car now.
Am I still recording here?
You have to be, I think. I feel like this was going to be good, but now it's just kind of dying off, man. The dragon.
Continue. Say thank you for the interview.
We didn't really do it.
No, I mean, you have to move out eventually.
You know what? I can see it's in the bottom. You're not going to have it.
Stop it now! I'm self-conscious!